And then that dry chili as well that the chef added. Okay, mix it with some rice. Good morning everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Bhutan. We had breakfast here at home. I had some oatmeal and then I drank some coffee and some tea, which was good. Today we are gonna go to the Thai embassy because I have some Thai visa issues that I need to take care of. Then after that, this afternoon, we are going to a hotel and we're gonna meet a chef and we're gonna learn how to cook, and I hope we're gonna eat some Bhutanese and maybe some Indian food. We are in a taxi now on our way to the Thailand consulate. I love these little taxis in Thimphu. They are really small and very cozy. I'm not even sure if they're Toyotas or Suzukis, but they are great for just kind of rolling around the city and going up and down the hills. Okay, that was perhaps the quietest and the smallest Thai embassy that I have ever been to anywhere in the world. Actually, that's just a consulate. So we got that taken care of. We have a little bit of time now before we need to do anything else. So I think we're gonna start walking back home from here. It wasn't too far, but we gotta walk up the mountain a little bit, but we'll get a little morning exercise. We're walking up the hill now, and I can definitely feel that elevation. Whew, that feels good. Following just kind of a hiking path, and this is Thimphu, but the road really winds around and curves, so they have all these shortcuts that are basically like hiking paths. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. What is your name?
My name is Hogey.
Oh, very good. Are you walking to school?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye bye. It is getting to be lunchtime, so we are walking back down towards the center of Thimphu, and we are going to the Druk Hotel where we're going to meet a chef, and that's where we're going to eat as well. Walking down the hill, we just stopped at a little shop. We saw some stalks of bananas, and bananas look great. These are little guys, just bite-sized. That sun really makes all the difference. The sun is out right now, and it's really warm. But if you go in the shade or when there's no sun, oh, of course, right as I say that, the cloud blocks the sun. Okay. Wow, that's incredibly good. They're a little bit sour and really creamy. Great little bananas. They're almost like custardy. Oh, I think that's a one biter. Yep, one bite. We made it. The Druk Hotel is down below there, and this whole square is one of the main squares of central Thimphu. We're waiting for Dechen, who's gonna meet us here, and then I think we're gonna meet the chef and cook something.
He's our executive chef. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Really nice kitchen back here, and this restaurant is famous for serving Indian food, but also Bhutanese food and Western food. They have the full spectrum, and we met with the chef, and he is gonna teach us how to cook something. Chef just introduced all the ingredients to me. Everything sounds fantastic. A couple of different cheeses, and then what I really love is all the different variety of chilies, both dried chilies and fresh chilies, and the chilies are going to be used as an actual vegetable instead of just a seasoning. The first dish we're making is called Kewa datshi, which is going to be potatoes and cheese. And then chef is also starting on chicken curry, Bhutanese chicken curry. He bumped up that heat, a little bit of water. Oh, okay. Onions and garlic in the water so far.
And this is the paprika type Bhutanese local chili powder.
Oh, okay.
Same, it's very similar like chili flake, very similar like paprika.
Okay.
Bit of this.
In goes the dry Bhutanese dry chili flakes.
Quite stiff.
Yeah, that is sun-dried pork.
Yes.
And it is, what, is it from the pork belly? Or just,
No, it's the belly part, yes.
it's the belly part?
That's why it contains a lot of
Yeah, you can see that is
Yeah.
just all
You
fat
see,
and
what do you do?
sun-dried. Okay, so we have 3 dishes going on the stove now.
Yes.
And this one is the datshi, right?
Kewa dashi.
Okay.
Potato and cheese.
This is chicken curry, and then over here is going to be the dry pork,
Sun-dried pork.
sun-dried pork. Okay, this is the Bhutanese cheese, which is called datshi, and it is a very, very common cheese in Bhutanese cuisine, and it's going to be added to the potatoes.
See, now the potato local cheese.
So this one is for emadatsi.
Emadatsi, yes.
Oh, okay, so we're now making emadatsi
Pinch of salt. Pinch
with
of salt.
a bunch of different chilies sliced up,
Yes.
and then Bhutanese cheese
Yes.
and cheddar cheese,
Yes.
a pinch of salt,
And good amount of butter.
and a good amount of butter.
Yes.
Oh yes. Now is my favorite part of cooking, which is the eating, and we are all sitting down to have a big Bhutanese feast. This is the Sikam, which is pork belly, the sun-dried pork belly, with lots of dried chili. I love how they cook just the entire dried chilies, stem on and everything, and lots of chilies and ginger and garlic in here. I will serve myself. Yeah, really, that's basically bacon, Bhutanese bacon. The salad, and there are cucumbers in here, there are tomatoes and onions, and then he sprinkled on some of the Bhutanese cheese, and it's called Hogey. Gwen Hogey. Bhutanese cucumber salad. This is the Kewa datshi, which is potato and cheese and butter and chilies. This could almost be compared to like scallop potatoes. Emadatsi. This is the cheese with chilies. And then finally, the last dish. This is the chicken curry.
Yes,
that
this is
we
Bhutanese
cooked.
chicken curry.
Bhutanese chicken curry. Oh, and that ginger. I'm gonna grab that ginger chunk. Get one more piece of chicken. Okay, and a little more of that. A little more of that gravy. Okay, I'm gonna begin with that chicken curry that we cooked and saw all those ingredients going in, and it smelled incredibly good. Ginger. Let me break a piece of that chicken off, and then that dry chili as well. That the chef added. Okay, mix it with some rice. Oh, got a little bone. Really nice and gingery. You can taste the garlic in there. You can taste the light dry chili, and then it's a mild curry, but really the flavors are really nicely blended. That bacony pork with that dried chili. Let me break off a piece, and oh yeah, those whole chilies are beautiful things, stem and all. Okay, I have to fold that chili to get it on my spoon.
It's a bit stiff actually.
Oh, that's awesome. That whole chili is delicious. And then that meat, it has some texture to it. It's very fatty, but it's not like a wriggly fat. It's a like tough fat, almost like jerky style from being sun-dried. Now I'm moving on to the cheese and mix that up with a little bit of rice.
Overeating? Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so cheesy. You can taste the fragrance of that butter, and then, yeah, that's just like a really thick cheese sauce. Oh. The cucumbers are really crisp, and the crumbled cheese just gives it a tiny cheese richness to it. Another plate of these are cheese momos, which have emerged from the kitchen. They are fried momos, so they're nice and golden. I'm gonna add a little bit of the chili sauce to it, and these are dumplings.
You're not living in Bhutan.
Add a little bit of that, and
Okay.
oh, these are awesome. There's cabbage inside as well as cheese, and then the outer wrapper is a little bit crispy and a little noodly. And then that sauce on top is salty and a little bit spicy.
The sauce should be like very soapy.
Oh, okay.
The sauce,
very soapy.
this is the texture of the tshoem, the curry, Bhutanese curry. Should be watery.
It's a water-based curry, so
Yes.
it's almost soupy. Yeah.
Isn't it? It should be like that.
We just finished with lunch at the Druk. That was a good meal and also good to just hang out, and we talked for a while. It's now just late afternoon, but it's already getting dark and cold. We're gonna walk around for a little bit, and then actually we had Bhutanese food for lunch, but we're gonna have Indian food for dinner in a couple hours back at the Druk Hotel again. And the Druk Hotel is really famous. Many Bhutanese and even Indian tourists come to the Druk Hotel to eat Indian food. We got some guavas, some apples, and a couple of pears, I think, and a couple of pomegranates, and a nice big fruit store. Lots of good colorful fruit. We are getting lucky being here in Bhutan, and tomorrow there is a football match between Bhutan and Qatar. So we just stopped in this little shop, bought tickets, and tomorrow 6 p.m., which I will be vlogging, Bhutan will play Qatar. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. So we are back at the Druk Hotel for dinner tonight, and at dinner time they serve an Indian buffet, and I'm hanging out with the My Bhutan crew with Matt and Karma over there. I really want to try the amritsari fish, which looks like a bhajia and it smells like a bhajia, but they are pieces of fish, so I think this can be picked up and eaten. Oh, that is like a fish bhajia. Or it almost tastes like a fish pakora. I think it's called karahi paneer. Bell peppers, it looks like, as well as onions, as well as other peppers, and then the paneer, the cheese. What I like about it is it's not too buttery or not too oily, but it just has a pleasant flavor. I really thought we were only eating the buffet tonight, but Chef Kundu, who is the head chef, has just surprised us with an entire spread of Indian food as second course, and this is not the buffet, these are just special dishes. A mutton curry, which I didn't even tell him mutton curry is one of my favorite things to eat in the entire world. There's some okra, there's some biryani to top everything off, not just naan, not just buttered naan, but cheese naan. Okay, I'm gonna try to debone a piece. Okay. Oh yeah, that is the dish of the evening. Oh, mutton. It's just one of the most beautiful things ever. The meat is tender. The curry is a really beautiful blend of spices. The naan is really good just because it's so fluffy. And then with cheese on it, and then with those spices, that is so rich and flavorful. It's very plain tasting, but just really focuses on that okra, and then like caramelized onions in there. Let me taste some of that biryani. Oh, it smells really good, and I'll add a little bit of that mutton curry to it. Oh. You can really taste the cardamom in there really nicely,
And then just a beautiful light blend of spices. The rice is really fluffy and really light rice. And then just that touch of that handful of the sprinkle of fried onions gives it another dimension of flavor as well. That's really good. Actually, this entire spread, these extra dishes that chef cooked up for us, are superb.
We are rolling out of the Druk Hotel right now. That was a lot of good food today, and I am full. The ending last surprise meal from the chef, and especially that mutton curry along with the cheese naan. Oh, that was really, really good. So a huge thank you to Dilu, who is the general manager, as well as Chef Kundu for their, just for their generosity and all of that food today. We're gonna head home from here, probably catch a taxi because we are full and it's cold. I'm gonna end the vlog now. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also leave a comment below. Tomorrow, actually, I'm not even sure what we're doing. Oh, but we are going to the football match tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow for the next day in Bhutan.